Red, he told me that the life of my dreams would be promised and someday be mine. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a VeVe, Omi, Definity, daCAT, gold logo video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Oh God, my wife. Everyone say hello, Dachi. Hello, Dachi. I know I usually stream later at night, but I have a very early morning tomorrow, and I unfortunately cannot miss that. I have to go do some things. Anyway, for today, we're going to have a Definity giveaway. I'm not sure what time yet, maybe in about 25, 30 minutes, give or take. But for right now, we're going to go over daCAT. daCAT, I had a buddy of mine buy a super small amount, $50 yesterday. And I was like, bro, if you're going to do it, like if you're going to go in, like go in. But he's like, no, I just want enough for the raffle. And what that means is that the start date, it started a few days ago on September 20th, and it doesn't end until October 20th. The rules are simple for the daCAT raffle. Multiple entries. You can enter as many times as you want by making additional purchases. Each $5 transaction equals one ticket. So there is no selling. The participants who sell their tokens before the prize distribution are disqualified. But again, you could go in as many times as you want. You can go in and you could have that spot. Like if you have $100, you could buy up to 20 times, depending on gas fees. I know. Winners will be chosen randomly via Telegram bot at the conclusion of the event. The prize distribution goes as follows. Prizes will be distributed to the winners within 24 hours of the announcement. Join daCAT clan and seize your opportunity to win. Note, this event is for entertainment and community engagement. Always remember that cryptocurrency investments carry risk, so participate wisely. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. I'm not any of your guys' financial advisors, unless you know who is watching. Anyway, that is for daCAT. Like I said, I have not a crazy amount of it. I have less than 1% of the supply. I'm looking for it right now. I can't freaking find it. Yeah, I got less than 8K worth. I again, less than 1% of the supply. It's currently at like $1 million market cap, give or take. Definity not looking so hot today. Let's take a look at that now, shall we? And again, we will do the Definity giveaway in about 25-ish minutes once I'm done with the news. Definity down about 16% today to about 5 cents. Again, this is at a little over 6 cents yesterday, so just a big candle down. Let's see what we have here. I don't think we have 50,000 in volume, which is, again, is that great? No. Is that a decent amount compared to what Omi gets? Actually, yeah, not bad. Omi gets like 4 to 5 times this each day. Every now and then, Definity has a nice day. They have like over 100K in volume. At some point, that'll be the norm would be to do hundreds of thousands, if not millions in volumes. That's just what I believe Definity is going to do for it. I do get more every month. So each time usually middle towards the end of the month, I get a little bit more. I haven't purchased any insanely large amounts in a long time for anything. I mean, just, life gets in the way. You have other priorities. Girl, sorry. Speaking of girls, we'll get to that later. The Definity giveaway is always $100 worth of Definity. It is, I can't help what happens to the price before or after you get it. So once I give it to you, it will be worth that $100, but 10 months later, 10 seconds later, it could be a completely different price. Crypto is very wild. Crypto is very volatile. Anyway, let's go to Omi here real quick. Omi up 1.3% on the day. Wow, I've never seen a green candle in Omi in such a long time. It's at 00037. We are at $214,000, barely over 4x the amount of volume that Definity has, and Definity is worth like $8 million. Omi is worth well over 100 million. So that's a little bit of an imbalance there, I think. If you go on and you take a look at how bullish or bearish people are, it's 78% people feeling bearish, only 22% people feeling positive. Most of this volume has gone on from Ascendex, 144,000 on that particular exchange. Everything else is less than 20. OKX is arguably one of the largest exchanges out there, and we have 20,000 in volume there, so not a ton. Again, if we really want to get more eyes on this, we really need to get on another exchange, like a big exchange, preferably one that US people can use. You can get Binance, you can get Kraken, you can get all these other things all the live long day, but that doesn't help people in the US. The US is the largest most concentrated wealthy people that buy crypto. If you're going on it, you have to get in there. I imagine they're taking steps in order to get on certain exchanges. We got 2 this year, which is great. Can we get another 1 or 2? I don't know. We'll see. Rumor has it that they might be doing an AMA soon. It could be an update video. It could be an AMA. Nobody knows. Again, that's the rumor. Is this confirmed by anyone important at all? No, it is not. But usually rumors start from somewhere, and sometimes it's oh, this started because of X, Y, and Z. So we'll see. That is it for the Omi. Let's go to some of the news here we have. I haven't streamed since, I forget what was the last time I streamed. Oh, if anyone can go in and find Apes Strong Together. Apes Strong Together had won the last Definity giveaway for $100, and I can't find him on X. So if someone can tag him in the comments on X, not here, that won't really help here. That'd be great. VeVe Vet says, I feel like your ticket to get in, you will get a specific wristband, and that's right. So you have for New York Comic Con next month. You have the gold ticket, in which you'll get a gold wristband. You have a red ticket, you'll get a red wristband. You see where I'm going with this? Green for green, blue for blue. And I want to do these giveaways for Definity, and it's like, yeah, go green. Nobody on God's green earth is going to get that reference. If I were to say oh yeah, comment this on what? Where is this from? Go green. If I were to expand that and say whoa, Piccolo's a Namek, go green, then people know where it's from. But if you just say the go green in the voice of Dende, no one's gonna know what that. Unless you're a complete autist like me, you're not gonna know. Anyway, you see where we're going with this with the wristbands. It was kind of said as a joke. A buddy of mine said oh, the amount of time I'm going to spend talking with you is going to depend on your color wristband. Now, again, that was said as a joke, and it was funny. But there are likely people, and I don't want to attack any one gender, people that like to schmooze, people that like to rub elbows with each other. They might care what color wristband you have. And that could be of any sex or any gender. Or you have people that want to marry up, oh, you have a gold colored wristband, let me go and talk to you. Now, obviously, you can guess which sex might do that the most, but we're going to keep it family friendly here. Wubba says, extremely blessed to mint the #1 gold and silver ticket today. Thank you, VP Official. That #1 ticket, there are very few times where we're able to get the #1 of anything. You had the Funko Pops last year of Iron Man. And I think the tickets, and that's it. Oh my God, that's insane. I don't know what his would be worth. Thousands of dollars. I would say thousands of dollars. And if this proves to get any more utility than just New York Comic Con, if this is something for future events, 5 figures, 10,000, or if not tens of thousands. So again, this ticket right now is going for $600, and we'll get into why there's so much supply out there. We'll get into that. But $600, like Chavez, why is this? There's no way this is going to be that. There's no way it's going to be $10,000. The floor is 600. I don't know if there's any confirmed sales between numbers 2 and 10, or 2 and 9. I imagine single digits. Probably fetch a pretty penny. Probably several thousand just by itself. But the #1, again, super special. You can't. There is no mint number that's better. 69 maybe. Everyone comment nice down below the 69. But yeah, that's heckin' wild. Again, we'll get to the supply later for my ice baby. Digital asset investment products experienced a second consecutive week of inflows totaling $321 million. The surge was likely driven by the Federal Open Market Committee, or the FOMC, decision to cut interest rates by 50 basis points. Bitcoin saw 284 million in inflows, while Ethereum saw outflows for the 5th consecutive week, totaling 29 million. I don't understand that at all. That's just heckin' wild. I don't know what is going on with Chinese college students, but they are apparently electing to act like birds. They are straight up going on, and they're saying I'm going to be a bird. I'm tired of being human. I don't know what China's doing to their college students over there, but it is strange. Stan0619 says, Randy, who are you taking for a date to the shindig? And I said, I'll see if Taps is available. Just because we love Taps. Taps is awesome. And then just before, oh no, didn't want to watch that. Just before, we have Stan0619 saying it again, saying, Randy, have you thought about asking Fanny to the Musica festivity? That's the where VeVe's having their party is in a building called Musica, saying she's stunning and it would add value to VeVe and the channel. Picture it. Randy the Omi King finds his Omi Queen in VeVe. This would be epic. All I ask is to be your best man. Y'all gotta stop like shipping me with every girl that comes on here. It's fine. I appreciate it. Stan0619's or I reply to him saying, haha, aw, that'd be lovely. Unfortunately, I don't think she'll be attending. And why was I singing in Canto before? Because maybe I am betrothed to another. Or maybe not. I don't know. You know, it's up for you guys to decide. Moving on here. He is confirmed. Okay, so here's... Somebody had reached out to the VeVe people yesterday and said, I have checked and had been confirmed that the tickets will be eligible to craft up to and including the day of the party, October 17, 2024, unless they're sold out and prior to that day. So the gold logo tickets, they do have an expiration date on them. You can only craft them if you have a gold logo, and you can only craft them up until that date. On October 18th, there's no more, like, it doesn't matter how many of them had been minted or had not been minted. However much is in that supply, that's the supply we'll have forever, unless they somehow get burned later in life. But now the question is, hey, can you mint these multiple times if you have different logos? Like, obviously, I have 2 logos, so I minted 2 of those tickets. But could I sell one and then buy it back and then re-mint another? Yes, you could have. And I'll get into why. Omar was saying, like, hey, if a person sells, you know, can you do that? We really got to attend. So there's a bunch of different trains of thought here. That is helpful to gold logo holders who rarely get to attend events. Does add utility that they can sell off. Almost like renting the logo to someone else when a logo holder can't attend in person. So that's something that I really like. That's something that you can say, hey, here's our way of renting out your logo without renting out your logo, which is heckin' beautiful. Why? Because like with Chavez, can't you just rent out? Can't VeVe make some way to rent out their logo? No, because if you rent out digital assets, that meets the prong of the Howey test, and the FCC can come down on you for being a security. So no, you cannot. I mean, you can. I think Bored Apes are doing that right now with their game, Dookie Dash. It's actually a pretty fun game. Dookie Dash is something where you can go in with your digital assets and you can rent them out. Now, that's going to land them in hot water with the SEC. They either don't know or don't seem to care, but that is not a good look. That is something where, again, it is a fun game. I've had positive experiences with their community. They'll likely have a return this bull market, but I would straight up, I would not touch that with a 10-foot pole as far as an investment, just because of that potential SEC security risk. But yeah, let's, man, everything be upset. People have verified. Sorry, I have to go through this to get to the ticket drama that we had here. Where is it? I could have sworn it was, okay. Yeah, my collectible says the team says it should be possible when Patient Hodler had asked. He said, can you confirm whether someone who buys a logo that has been used to already craft it? So you could just go back and forth. So let's say me and Dashi go back and forth with our logos, and I mint my ticket, I sell to Dashi, Dashi mints a ticket, sells back to me, I mint another ticket, sell back to Dashi, and so on and so forth. And you could do that, could have done that again, and again to no avail. Now they did this with the Blackpink the Blackpink ones. I forget which ones they were, but if you had them, you can craft whatever it is that you could have crafted. I understand why VeVe allowed this at first. It's because that drives secondary market, boom, boom, boom. They know that, like, hey, like, again, this is something that VeVe's not making any money off the drop. This is something that they're doing that has, again, we had sales for $1,000 for these tickets in the secondary market, but it cost VeVe money to pay someone to have this ticket, for David and Dan to sit down and put their digital signatures on this ticket. It cost them time and money to get this done, and they didn't receive any revenues because all you had to do in order to get it is, one, you had to have a gold logo. Cool. Red ticket, what is it? You had to spend MCP points. These tickets, which are great, they burnt 70 million MCP points in like 26 hours. That is fantastic. I love that. I'd love that for always and forever. They can't do that. They can't do that enough. They have to keep doing that because MCP points are hyperinflationary and they need to not be. So this is welcome. But they're not making any money off of these. The only way they can make money is if they have the secondary market there. And the secondary market is great for, they get 2.5% for each time the ticket sells. But each time the logo sells, logos don't sell for $700. They don't sell for $1,000. They sell for like $4,000. So, and I know it's not a crazy big difference, but let's, I can't believe I needed the $25 for each ticket that sells. And then you have like $100 for every other logo that sells, because again, 2.5%. I like that. I think that's cool. Now, you had some people, I am a member of the gold logo group. I have the best number gold logo. Maybe 69 is pretty cool too, but I did not partake in that. I distinctly remember years ago when there was like a mad dash for everything, and people that had really good internet, like I had, were able to go in and mint something. And there were people that were minting 4 and 5 times, while other people couldn't mint at all. I would mint once, and I'd be like, that's fair. Everyone else that wants to mint, they should be able to mint. And obviously, I had a bunch of people take advantage. Oh, I can mint as many times as I want. They obviously fixed that since they have a wait list now. You have MCP points you can bid to make it more fair. With the gold logo, again, I didn't mint any. I didn't really see an issue with if you. I also, there's a couple things that are private that should probably stay private, but I could read a message. Oh, I shouldn't read a message. There are some people that think in one camp. They say that the system needs to be fixed. If the system allowed people to do it, then it is a design issue, and you cannot put blame on people that did it as the system allowed. I think it's a very fair point. So they're just playing within the rules of the system, though it deprives other people from getting it and may cause the gold ticket price to go down. Now, that's the other thing, scarcity. Could I have sold my ticket back and forth with Dashi or whoever? And could we have minted 6, 8, 10 of these? Sure. That would have behooved me. That would have been, because then I could sell these tickets for like 300 a pop and made a couple grand. That would have been nice. Now, I understand that there are other people that they minted it, they did it, but they didn't do it to sell. They did it because, like, hey, we're allowed to do this. My collectible said we're allowed to do this. And, we have kids and we want to bring them to events too. So we only have 2 logos. Let's swap back and forth so that this way we can go and mint for our kids. That makes perfect sense, because it's easier to go in and buy and sell a logo back and forth as opposed to buying a gold ticket for like $1,000. That's a lot. This way, you just mint it yourself. So again, I understand both sides here. But then you have people that say that if you did this, it kind of loses credibility for the gold logo, because not everyone can mint. Because if you do this enough, there are some people that had gold logos and they wouldn't be able to mint their own ticket if this kept going. And that's another fair point. There are 380-ish people, of which 220. Nope, can't say that. But that being said, this is a ticket that can only be minted until October 17th, and you didn't have everyone that I think wanted to mint one. I think minted one. It probably should have been just, one each. But again, I get that why VeVe allowed this, so that they can get that secondary marketplace back and forth. Yeah, it's a hard one to dole out, because you have I mean, if I don't know if anyone was doing this, but if you swap something back and forth like 6 or 7 times, and you go and you sell that like to people, it's like, that's okay. I don't know. I wouldn't have done that. Am I going to wag my finger and say shame at you? And again, I don't know if anyone actually did that. But if they did, it'd be like, all right, not something I would have done. But you don't have, like, again, I'm pretty much a judge-free zone, but there's going to be other people that'll be like, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. And, they'll get ostracized for it. So again, for me, I got my 2 logos. I got my 2 tickets. I'm happy. But yeah, just before you do something, think of what other people might think. And I know that trope, like, oh, it shouldn't matter what other people think. I don't care what other people think, and I think that's why I'm partially successful, because I do things that no other person would. But at the same time, you do have to worry about how something looks if you're going to have a permanent place in a society. Not that the gold logo is a secret society at all. I'm just throwing that out there, going over all the arguments. Anyway, let's go over. Sean Berg said, been waiting for one of these below 2000 mint for like 2 years. It was Marvel Comics #1. Finally got one, number 1614, for $39.89. Upset people haven't completed VeVe. Oh, nope. Oh, Sue. J Dubs, aka Sniper J Dubs, has said 252 million Omi, worth 95,000. Can Ecomi 10x from here? So I had a call with him, but I'll go over what I said. I was like, you'll be really happy to know what VeVe or what Omi can do from here. And on the call with him, I mentioned, hey, if we're going to talk about Omi for a second, I think that does a 1 to 200x. Gets from 4 to 8 cents at some point next year, and this will off top. And he said, okay, it's fine. I got to stack more. I was like, yes, you do. And I was like, speaking of stacking, you should stack Definity. And he's like, what is Definity? And then I went over a whole thing with him. I actually got to send him a video. I'm going to do that right now. Where is his? Oh, I had so many freaking calls yesterday. It was heckin' nuts. Clipboard, YouTube Live. This is a YouTube thing that I'm going to send him. I hope it's the same video. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. And that's, again, so I don't want to be one of those people that say like, oh, I can't talk about this because that's only for like Patreon members, or I can't talk about this because that's only for my whales. I think information for the most part should be free. So anything that I go and tell, one of my whale friends, I will tell to you guys. Your choice, what to do with that information that I give. The most common VeVe Comic says, did you see what would be on the wristband for the uncommon ticket? I think it's just a green wristband, right? Now, here's another thing. Can you go in with multiple tickets, or can you go in with multiple wristbands? The last Comic-Con party, you had a Funko Pop giveaway. Now, and they sent you home with like a couple $100 worth of these Funko Pops for like 500. It was nuts. What happens if you have a gold wristband? Do you get a gold party favor? If you have a red wristband, do you get a red party favor? If you have both of them on, can you do both? Can you get both? So what happens if you have all 4 on? I think that's really something that's interesting. Who the heck is this? Oh, check in now. I'm not going to check in now. I'm not. Oh my God, I'm not even there yet. Oh, Bitcoin. Yep. Bitcoin do be pumping though. Bitcoin do be pumping. All right. Anyway, moving on here. Oh, Fanny. I had Fanny Carbonell on the podcast before. She's great. She likely won't be at New York Comic Con, but we hope to see her next year. And I guess we might be doing Auxerre again this year in France. Sleeping Comics says, support those Koreans at Blackpink. Secret Rare complete. VeVe fam, VeVe official, getting all those secret rare. Those, oh god, those look amazing. Sleeping. Also, never forget what they took from you. My god, do y'all remember when 3 cookies were $1? When a McDouble was $1, I would go and get 3 McDoubles and 3 cookies for $4, and I would. We had it all, gents. We had it all. Sorry. That is the Hampton that I'm going to stay. I'm not going to say which Hampton, but there's a Hampton I'm going to be staying at tomorrow. This guy Blah, I don't know who he is. He's got a gold logo. He's got 9 of those Spider-Man Noirs, and he bought a Superman yesterday. This dude, a sub 100 Superman he bought. Dude's an absolute mad lad, and I love him. Multiple entries, meow, meow, meow. I went over, you know that sign from Harry Potter? The one where it's like, I don't know, it's like a semicircle and a triangle, 2 semicircles, and this thing. Apparently, it's called the Sign of the Deathly Hallows. Now, I had to look this up because I couldn't remember what it was called, but I definitely remember it being called something different. And I'm thinking, what in the Mandela effect is that? But I don't know. Comment down below if you remember something different. Shout out to VeVe Vault Master, who made it to level 79. Shout out to him for that. Any way for a user to see? Nope. Liquidity. Yep. Countable, brought up, wish, market. Okay. Hallelujah, it's raining men. VeVe Meister says, I just bought Ethereum on Coinbase, sent it to Base and Coinbase Wallet, and finally swapped it to Omi because I believe. At first, I thought about making 100 swaps to get Omi trending, but that would be cheating. And then you see, I guess there were like 112 swaps already. Planet Vampire says, I'm also buying more in a few days when I get my bonus at work. I bought a lot around 00043, but 00038-ish is stupid cheap. I agree with that. I will get a little more as well. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, so DeCat, to bring that up again. Orange Green 78 says, so proud of my young daughter who has decided to go to school with a DeCat tattoo because, quote, daddy is always doing his cat business thing, end quote. That is adorable. So by the way, you can book your tattooist appointment, Real Randy Chavez. At a $10 million market cap, I have to start my DeCat tattoo. And at a 50 million, I think I have to have it done by the time it reaches 50 million. But yeah, and that's not, it's only $1 million market cap. Get to 10 million, probably not going to be that hard for a meme coin that has a lot of whales that are super hodlers. So I'm curious to see how that goes. If it gets there, the community will be able to choose to a point, what goes on with my tattoo. Marco Antonio Brito says, another set complete. Can't say no to low floors at the moment. Again, people are, so this is Secret Rare Deadpool, number 402. The people are getting so much stuff every single day, and it's going to happen. The bull market is right around the corner. People are buying pretty heavily right now. I feel it. Ric Flair is single again at the age of 75. Good for him. Oh yeah, so the crafting today. The crafting, I wasn't able to craft a green one, even though it said I did. It said I was able to. But then it just didn't craft. I'm like, oh, this is dumb. And then I think the green one's like $20. Yeah, it's $20 for the green one. And the blue one's $12.55. Now I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm salting. I mean, I'm gonna try to save for that Spider-Man Noir. I know it's $6,000, and I only have 300 in the app. But you know what? Actually, 5,500 now. It's going down. We can only hope. Other detective or other platforms, Candy Digital, saying to celebrate 85 years of Batman, Detective Comics number 31, DC3 drops this Thursday. You voted, the results are in. Stunning foil cover treatment for the iconic Golden Age Batman adventure. In this DC3 drop, Batman was faced a hypnotic monk in a thrilling, action-packed battle spanning from New York to Hungary. It's interesting. On the way, he debuts iconic gadgets like the Batarang, Bat Gyro, and his early flying vehicle. Armed with these new tools, Batman takes on giant gorillas, escapes deadly traps, and confronts the mysterious monk in a heart-pounding showdown. I don't know exactly how you buy this. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to click that. They haven't gotten around to telling me, but it drops on Thursday, 26 September. I don't think it says what time, but there's 2,000 editions. Max is 5 per account in early access, and it's $20 per one. Some people are really excited about this. I forgot Candy Digital existed, but they're dropping this. Apparently, it's a pretty nice one that people are going to get, especially for $20. And I just don't know how to buy this. Is this one of those things where you buy it in like, what if somebody have it at like Matic, or can you buy it with credit card? Somebody let me know. I may or may not try to buy one. We'll see. But again, if you've survived to this point, there's a pretty decent chance that you're going to be able to survive until the bull market, which again, pretty nice. I should probably find it easier. Download the app. Yeah. David Yu had posted about Michael Campa over on his Instagram, showing that he is level 100. Collector Insight, Michael Campa writes, as a kid, collecting was pure joy for me, a fun and exciting hobby that shaped many of my happiest memories growing up. But as I got older and transitioned into investing, I lost touch with that simple pleasure. When I first came to VeVe, it was with an investor's mindset. But to my surprise, it reignited the collector in me, bringing back the passion I thought I had once forgotten. Now I find myself enjoying the collector's experience again in ways that I've never imagined. I'll always be deeply grateful for VeVe for reconnecting me with something I once loved so much. VeVe birthday is 24 April 2021. First collectible is Homer and Bart. Most prized collectible is so he made his account in April, but he didn't get anything until November of that year. That's really interesting. Most prized collectible is the Bat Signal, because RIP Silicone. Level 100 birthday is February 29th of this year, 2024. Favorite creator is Superstar Money, and his drop wish list is Naruto. Gotta respect the anime. Gotta respect it. VeVe's doing a giveaway. Like Ultimate Spider-Man is back. Wolverine takes his revenge, and My Collectibles gives his top picks. Giveaway, you have to repost this post from VeVe Comics. Tag a friend. Show us your top comic picks this week for a chance to win one of 3 VeVe Comics. So that was really cool. Speaking of giveaways, we'll do the Definity giveaway now. It's going to have next to nothing to do with crypto or Definity or anything. And the rules are simple. You go in and you, I'm going to ask a question, or I'm going to be like, where's this from? And then you comment down below. And then whoever I see posts it first, they win. I've got to think of a pop culture reference. And I'm going to try to make it something like I said something from The Sandlot the other day. I don't know if that was a reference. And then when I did, well, I don't know. I don't usually make Sandlot references. I'm going to try to think of something, but I want it to be something that's difficult but not impossible. Like I said before, I could have made that reference to Dragon Ball Z, and nobody would have gotten it unless I added those few words next to it. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I do it. All right, so Trust Token True Coin settles with SEC over TUSD allegations. SEC delays options on BlackRock spot Ethereum ETFs. That is wild. Sam Bankman-Fried's ex-girlfriend, Caroline Ellison, sentenced by U.S. judge to 2 years in prison for her role in FTX. Oh my God. God damn. That is a, oh, that is wild. Going to prison. But end up going to prison. I want to put names to faces. Yeah, what's going to be the pop culture reference? I have an idea pops in my head, but nobody here is going to get that. It was going to be, oh, puppies, that's cute, but that's a Gilmore Girls reference. None of y'all watch Gilmore Girls. 189 people here. Do not watch. This is for $100 worth of Definity. What are we gonna have to? Oh man, I feel like every pop culture reference, bang, 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 bang. But then as soon as I'm put on the spot, I can't think of anything. Should be lyrics of a song. Yeah, that could be that. Who's the band that sings "I'd do anything just to hold you in my arms"? Okay, all right. I'm not going to sing that again. But who's the band that sings that? Whoever is the one that types that in, they shall get the $100 hairs worth of Definity. I'd do anything just to. Oh, what a vampire! You got it. You did it. It is Simple Plan, my man. All right, let me take a picture of that and then shoot me a message over on the X. This way I know. Huzzah. No idea. One of the greatest OG. Oh, why? Thank you, Grumpy X.ETH. I am one of the greatest holders here. Let's. How dare you? He did not. It was Planet Vampire. All right. Anyway, let's get to the comments here. Gem Hunter. How will Ecomi tackle the competition in the increasingly crowded NFT market? That is a great question. Shout out to Gem Hunter for. Oh my god, that's so good. That's a question that I would ask to like David. That is perfect. Well, you have to take a look at the other competition. I just read something about Candy Digital, and I didn't happen to see that post while I was scrolling. Somebody sent me that post, and up until somebody sent me that post, I had completely forgotten that Candy Digital existed. You could have told they could have sent me a post about Candy saying like we're closing up shop. I'd be like, figured. So a lot of the normally I would say something on the Flow marketplace like you have UFC Strike, you have NFL All Day, you have NBA Top Shot, but I don't see really anyone posting about that, and I feel like the Eye of Sauron, I freaking see all. The amount of competition that's out there is a very distant second. Now, again, the NFT market probably I shouldn't say that the supply of NFTs is almost infinite. There's an insane amount of them. There's an insane amount more that gets created every single day, and most of them are trash. Most of them are not worth the electricity that was used to create them. There are ones that stick out though. You have Candy Digital. You have the Flow Network. You have DraftKings. I can't believe DraftKings is a $17 billion company, and they closed up shop. Recur, we knew for a while that was going to go down. I called that like a year and a half before it happened, or 2.5 years before it happened. Just heckin' nuts. But again, you have Hero, you have Candy Digital, you have McFarlane. As far as I know, those places are still open and they're still, doing drops. They're still doing. I don't know how much revenue they're making. But again, if you've survived to now, you're probably going to do okay. You're probably going to be all right. And the reason why I say that, again, you have to define the competition. VeVe's number one, and is everyone going to try to come for VeVe? Sure. Cryptoys, another one that they have Mickey Mouse coming out soon. That's great. Will is a really nice guy. He's really chill. And again, you want to see as many successful companies in the space as possible because that just grows the hobby. But I don't see anything right now that could be a threat to VeVe through this bull market and possibly next bear. Maybe you have something that starts to build now. Maybe they raise, I don't know, like $100 million or what. You would need, it would need to be a job. You would need to have someone worth tens, if not hundreds of billions of dollars. Like if Elon Musk made he's not going to make an NFT marketplace, but you would need someone like the developers of Apple with Apple money and Elon Musk marketing. And then you could get potentially a NFT platform that could one day compete with VeVe. But that is not going to happen overnight. You could have Pokemon make their own NFT platform, which again, that you would have to have a third party lest they have, become a security. It's just not going to happen. Not anytime soon. And even if it does, like the best IP, who do you have? Like there's no IP that VeVe doesn't have that they haven't already talked to. Well, VeVe doesn't have Pokemon. Okay, no, they have not. If they do, we don't know if they have it or not. I don't think they do. But I guarantee you, if Pokemon has a choice of either going on VeVe or any other platform in the world, it's VeVe. If I want to get on, like, yeah, like if I want to launch an NFT product, sure, I'll take what I can get. McFarlane, Hero, Cryptoys, whatever. Whoever wants to sell my product, I'll let them sell my product. But if I can get on VeVe, I would rather go on VeVe and nowhere else, as opposed to not being on VeVe and being on every other platform in the world. I will say that again. I would rather VeVe sold my collectibles on their ecosystem as opposed to being on every other platform in the world except for VeVe. Because this is where all the people are. This is where all the money is. This is where, yeah, this is that. So that would be, how do they keep their edge? How do they continue staying miles and years ahead? They have to continue out innovating. They have the licenses, that's great, but now they need to out innovate. You have a bunch of licenses. You have a small amount of licenses that are shared with other platforms. Now, it doesn't really do the licensors that good to be on other platforms, because again, there's not a ton of money over there. If you want to make money, you come on VeVe. But you need to go in and out innovate. You need to make the app fun. You need to give a referral code to people, to creators, to be like, hey, I know someone with 20 million followers that will absolutely love to make VeVe videos if they launch a referral code. There doesn't need to be any agreement. There's no contract signed between VeVe and any content creator that would want to do this. All they need to do is say, hey, if somebody buys gems in the store with your referral code, and then they spend those gems in the store, not on the secondary market, but in the store, you can get 2% of what they spend. That, again, I know someone with 20 million followers that will make VeVe videos the exact day that drops. Why? I'm not sure he necessarily cares about the company, but he cares about himself. And he's going to do that because he's got a large following. Mr. Beast and their, what's that called? The burger joint that he had. It's like one of the most successful burger joints in the America now, because he's got 1 billion followers. His chocolate bar is not good. Why is it the #1 chocolate bar in America? Because he has 1 billion followers. Give content creators an incentive to market your stuff, and they'll come in droves. I've been screaming this at the top of the mountain until I'm blue in the face. God, I don't know. I don't know what the holdup for that is. Maybe they want to wait for Omi to NFT. Sure, cool. Wait for that. But to kind of answer your question, Gem Hunter, they don't need to take the lead or worry about competition. Right? They need to worry about holding that lead. And in order to hold that lead, out innovate and market in the way that I just described. DB Crypto says, daCAT to the moon. Zaveda says, hello, Mellow. Meow, mellow, meow. Meow. What's up, Sagittarius? DB Crypto says, cat raffle is live. Every buy is automatically entered, which is heckin' amazing. The Orange Cat is the cat. Oh, what up, the Orange Kitty? Meow, meow, meow. DB Crypto says, daCAT. Oh, wow. All the daCAT peeps over here. Up in here. Up in here. Y'all go make me act a fool. Calm Stubber says, yo. What up, man? VeVe Zombie says, yo, what up? The King says, Randy, love you. Oh, what's up, the Kings? How's it going, fam? Do you know the way? Cool Mo says, hey, Randy. What up, Cool Mo? Thank you for being a member. We love you. We love you here. Captain Kurt says, my favorite person named Randy. Well, thank you. Calm Stubber says, hey, Randy, what's the best way to buy Definity? It's to get some Definity on your Coinbase wallet, and then you just swap. You swap your Ethereum for Definity, and that is how you buy. Abe says, this is insane. First one here. I mean, you're like the 8th or 12th one, but I get you. I understand the enthusiasm. It is addictive. Love that. Oh, damn. Shout out to Tammy Hanna for watching here. Even though she just got out of surgery, everything went well. Sporting new hardware. Surgeon says I can travel depending on how I feel. We'll see how I'm feeling over the next few days and possibly book tickets Thank you for the kind words, VeVe Fam Bam, Real Randy Chavez, and VeVe Magic. VeVe Fam Bam is so fucking cute. It's like, are those in there forever? If they get taken out, can I come watch? I'll wear safety glasses. Oh my god, that is hecking adorable. Can I come watch? Are they in there forever? VeVe Magic says, goodness, thank you for the update. Sending positive. Yeah, so she's got. Oh God, oh my lordy, that looks painful. Oh lordy, oh lord, reverse tear. What are you doing, tear? Reverse. Oh lordy. That should have been the freaking giveaway. The king says the cat is so underpriced. Agreed. It's a nice one. I should get more. When I get up to more Definity and more Omi, I will focus then on the cat. Cat is unstoppable. Zip Spacer says, let's go, Spacer. Adrian V Comics. Walrus King goes, oh, I saw the uncommon VeVe ticket on the market. $250. What? There's no way. There's no way that uncommon ticket would get that. Was it the number one uncommon? Like, so it's the number one. Well, the number two is up for $7,700. Nobody's getting that. The number 3 is up $500. The number 5 is up for $300. And that's not bad. But let's say uncommon. Let's see the common. So we can get over here. Oh, the number 1 is up for $5K, which nobody's getting. I can hear him now. Talk about Bruno. Predator. Oh, the one for the common is 16. The number 41 is number 1 is at 169. Not bad. Not bad. What about the number 41 for the uncommon? 74. That's a lot better than, it's a lot better. I mean, I can't. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get all the, because the red one, the number 41, the ultra rare, that's going to be like hundreds of dollars, right? Right. Yeah, $300. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then the gold one's going to be insane. Gold's going to be like $1,000 if it's even out there. Let's see. Hollywood stars. What do they know? Do they know things? Let's find out. That was a BoJack Horseman reference, by the way. That one's not even out there. Yeah, so there's no way I can reconnect those. I wonder about the 69 though. There's number 69 and it's a good price. I might get it. It's $20 for the floor, so 69 is not even out there. Maybe the common. If the common has one for 69 or number 69 for like a super small amount, maybe I'll get it. Not even out there. They rip and bust it. Number 41. Ooh, nice. Love the 41. But unfortunately, these I won't be able to get. Cool. So the price going down. Not surprised. Some people selling after getting their Omi back on Bit4X. Yeah, that makes sense too. So the ticket scam. No scam. James says, Randy, DeCat in the house. Guys, I'm so hungry. All I had was a little tiny bag of Chex Mix that was 110 calories today. Chavez, why? Because I am so fat. And this is not like a crash diet or nothing. I don't want to show up to the next couple days being all fat. So here I am. There's no scam. I had to stop in and say hi, guys. Hope everyone's. Oh, Tammy, thank you for being here. Bravo. Zvay says he's still in contact with Tap. Yeah. He's doing well. Still holding he's holding the collectibles. Holding his Omi. He's good, man. He's chilling. He's in a bowling league. He's got a dog. Obviously, him and his wife are newlyweds. It's a good egg. I love him. He won't be at New York, but he will be at San Diego next year. Now, I don't think VeVe's going to be at San Diego next year, but I'll go for Taps. But for our tickets to be valid, we have to have gotten them on drop. No, you could have gotten them, wherever. Tammy messaging me, hi, meow. Z says they're playing catch up to USA colleges. Oh, the Chinese college students acting like birds. Oh man, Randy live. GG guys, GG. Good job. Meow. Love that crystal Charizard there. Looks so good. I am so hungry. Randy, Omi price is shocking. The proposed burns are tiny. There's no plan to promote the token. What could possibly push Omi price up from these levels? Anything. Like the Omi levels are so low, anything can pump it up. You could have nothing happen and it could pump up, 20, 50%. But I mean, so let's break this down though. Yeah, if you haven't been looking, and if you haven't, and you come out here, it's like, oh wow, that Omi price is shocking. Yeah, there. Proposed burns are tiny. Well, the proposed burns haven't really taken place yet. Like, remember in Star Wars Episode 1, where that old white dude is talking to Qui-Gon Jinn, and Obi-Wan saying, your negotiations seem to have failed. And Qui-Gon's like, negotiations never took place. Like, it says the proposed burns are tiny. The proposed burns haven't happened yet. Like, you have some burns from Omi to NFT beta, but that's not everything that's going to happen. When you have everyone able to do that, the burns will be larger. And again, super small amount of users right now will go up. Like, remember in Deadpool and Wolverine, Deadpool's telling Wolverine, hey, welcome to the MCU. You're coming in at a bit of a low point. Like, it's a bit of a low point for the VeVe app right now. I mean, it's better than it was, considering you have a lot more people spending, you have a lot more grails. October's about to happen. But for the most part, as people get in and that narrative takes control, that digital collectibles are cool again, you're going to have a ton of burns. And this is not the only way that Omi is going to burn. There's going to be multiple other ways. Does what could possibly push Omi price up from these levels? Again, you just have that narrative that's going to happen. You have the, oh my God, my tummy, I'm so hungry. Once that narrative takes hold, bull market comes back, digital collectibles are cool again. Now, again, that might not happen for another year, but it will happen at some point. Then, of course, there's got to be a gold logo, flippers at heart mentality, but after all, I cannot lose sleep about it. Yep, fair point. Never mind. And we have something up their sleeve, an AMA with David, you and Dan about Omi would be great. I don't know if they'd really answer questions about Omi, but we'll see. Carlos Reese says, "What's up? DeCat in the house. DeCat, you guys are amazing. I love y'all." Jalen says, "Randy, your knowledge on all this massive and fascinating." Cheers. Oh, I thank you, thank you. My somebody texted me, "Eat something, silly," and soon. Was Randy live again? Yeah, I wanted to go over a bunch of stuff here today, because I will likely not be around for a couple days. Maybe I will. I don't know. I wanted to try to do Omi is my homie live tonight, but wow, I don't have any brain food in my brain. Dr. Stuff said that he's got a soccer game that he has to be a part of, so he cannot. So I wanted to stream anyway, because again, I'm likely not going to be here for the next couple days. I'm really curious to see how they do the Omi is my homie channel tomorrow without me. Very curious about that. Sleeping comments. Hey, I sleeping. What's up, Bay? How's it going, fam? GG says GBC with the extra lettuce and tomato from Wendy's, 89 cents. Oh, that looks so good. That sounds so good. Oh, talk dirty to me. Sorry. Jack Miles says, Debaser, I don't think that will help, to be honest. A large portion of the community lost faith in David and Dan. No, they haven't. The only thing that'll push the price up is burns and promoting the token. Again, burns are fine, but you got to promote the token. If they lost faith in David and Dan, then they're not looking at this correctly. If they're looking at VeVe and Omi and be like, oh, I lost faith, you're not looking at that correctly. Again, that could very well be what some people see, but they're not seeing it correctly. What's that song? Look beyond what you see. Or Rafiki telling Simba, look harder. Connor, what's going on? Fernando Jimenez says, just bought 4.6 million more Omi. Go get that bread. Love it, fam. Love it. Was that Timon and Pumbaa? Look beyond what you see. Something like that. I don't know. Carlos Reese says, 50 million coming in fast. Whoop, 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 whoop. Kumo says, buying the green and blue ticket got me to 100 sets. Didn't want to spend any more MCP points for tickets. I'm level 59. Very nice, 59. Chase Blander says, to a point. Nice disclaimer, Randy. Of course. There's a horse. Oh, my God. I'm dying. Times congrats, Kumo. Chase Blander says, hey, Connor. This is Flapper. How you been? Tammy says, hi, sleeping. Cole says, thanks, Tammy. Good to meet you again at New York Comic Con. Our group closed a few bars. We did. We went hard. and I don't know if I could go that hard again. Yeah, that was wild. Nights are a bit foggy for me. Yeah, same. Uh, Sorry. I love this game. Jason Pena says Candy Digital by credit card. Okay, all right, that's nice. That's nice and easy. Good for them. Yeah, I got out of the room at 7:30 a.m. I don't know how we did that. How did we? Oh God! This is the cat, my cat, my band, my salsa, my salsa makes all the pretty girls want to dance and take off their underpants. My salsa. Thank you, Jason Payne, for being a member. That's funny. If I do end up going, please find me. I want names, faces. Yep. The Kings is, hey, Croner, how the devil are you? You know the way. I do anything. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, we got the, hold on. Planet Vampires, can't mess you on X up. All right, Planet Vampire, comment on my most recent status or whatever on X. Just comment. Just say like, meow, PV here, and then we'll get to you. No, it wasn't Imagine Dragons. Oh, good. I love a good Charlotte. Love a good Charlotte song. Hey, Dad, writing to you, not to tell you that I still hate you. That was one of their weaker songs, but I liked it. Hold on if you feel like letting go. Oh God, such a good song. I'm literally wearing a shirt that says "Make America Emo Again." That song, "Emotionless," from Good Charlotte, or maybe it was called "Hold On." I think it was called. Yeah, like hold on, it gets better than you know. Oh God, when you're an angsty teen, that song means the world for you. P Diddy, you crazy girl. Meatloaf. Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. Let's go, DeCat. DeCat to the moon. How about reward MCP points for referrals? Nah, fam. If all I'm getting is MCP points are way too hyperinflationary already. They do not need to be. We need less of those. And if I referred somebody that spent like I'm personally responsible for I don't know how many millions of dollars going into this freaking app. The only things I'm ever going to get are MCP points. I'm going to lose it. I will fight people if that's the only thing I get. What's up, Bucky? How's it going, Ben? Chase Blinder says the cat goes, meow, 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 Randy. I say that all the time, meow, meow, Randy. That's from a song. I forget who did it, but it was a song about Earth 2, and they did all of they referenced a lot of Earth 2 content creators, and he just says meow, meow, Randy. I was like, oh my God, he meowed at me. He put me in a song. That's great. That's not the only song I'm in. When you had Non-Fungible Wonderful, I was like, this is a quick story of how I became a millionaire. Oh, and God, good time. BB Zombies, hey Randy, are you staking your essence on Earth 2? I'm not. I'm just it's there. I probably could stake it. I'm not going to sell anytime soon. It's way too low for me to sell. But maybe. Bam says instead I should have said if these have to be removed, I'll give you a ride to your appointment. I'll just God, that's amazing. Bam's hysterical. Sandbox, if you had to break down classify Pokemon collectors' preference when it comes to self-custody versus centralized, will this even be a concern for them? No, it will not. Okay, let's break it down a little more. For most of them, no, it will not. Most of them have no idea what blockchain is. Now, you have these gamers that are 25 and younger, which is a lot of what the gamers are. 25 and younger crowd. They're used to buying things digitally. We've been buying digital games for a long time, decades, at least a decade. And they grew up with that, and that's fine. However, there's the old guard here where you have people that are just like, I want my game. I don't want it digitally. I want to have it. I want to feel it. And you have that, and that's fine. There are people that you're just never going to get to have digital stuff. You're never going to get, if they have the option for physical, they're going to get physical. And up until the world changes, forcing them to change, forcing them to catch up, that's what'll happen, which is fine. How many of those people are out there? Less than 10%. I would probably less than 5%. I actually only know a couple of people that feel so strongly about that. Others are like, I'll just get the digital because you don't lose it. You don't, um, there are some people that say like, hey, I bought these things from Sony. Now Sony says I can't play it. Okay, you do have that. But you, for the most part, again, everything's going digital. Like, why do you think GTA 6 is taking so long? Maybe they'll have some NFT stuff in there. I don't know. But self-custody versus centralized, they're not going to care. It might be easier for them to not self-custody. But again, we're not really going to know until they come. Now, people like their cards, but they had something like this before. Before they had Pokemon TCG Pocket, they had like Pokemon TCG Live. No, but it's whatever. Doing stuff digitally on blockchain, I really don't think people will care. But Pokemon collectors really like physical stuff. But digital, we'll see how they feel. Reggie says, Randy, no season 4 article. We're starting a new season in a week. Aren't we on like season 8? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, just comment on one of my most recent things. Oh lordy. And if you comment on one of my most recent things, let's see, this is you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Send Definity address. Kubishian just picked up 16 million more last night. Puts me at 41 million in total. My heckin' man. Get that bread. Sleeping Comics says, let's go. Thames has gotta rest, guys. I'm beat. Hope to chat soon. You'll get that, Fam Bam. I mean, fam, but not fam. You know what I mean. Yeah, somebody else just put in another $650 hairs into Definity. Good for them. Good, I might. Cool. Please join the Spider-Man Noir group. Oh my god, I don't have one. I want to so badly. You have no idea how badly I want to. $6 grand's a lot though. And Colin says, Meatloaf. I would do. Oh, okay, all right. I thought you were talking like. So I get it. I would do anything for love, but it won't. But the lyrics to the Simple Plan songs. I'd do anything just to hold you in my arms. Try to make you last. Somehow I can't put you in the past. Kryptoni says, I'll just say that because I don't see VeVe giving percentage to customers. I would love money. I mean, they wouldn't be making that money without those referrals. So, no. Says, what has happened with the Omi price? It'd be down, though. It's a bear market, man. Well, it was a bear market for a long time. It's currently, I guess, a little bit more in the, what's that called? We're in the bull. And Bitcoin's been pumping. Bitcoin's been doing well. Oh, damn. Definity down 20%. Oh, I should buy more soon. It goes down to like, it goes down to like 3 cents. I'll get a little more. I don't know if it'll go down there. We'll see though. Jagmouse says people want to make money from crypto. If there isn't that incentive, then people will just invest in other things. In that confirmed by previous large holders selling off 80 to 100% of their Omi. Yeah, it's fair. We've seen that. But I mean, the incentive to all right, Pound of Vampire just messed. The incentive to buy it is because everyone that wants to buy digital collectibles are going to use it. And again, the incentive to buy it is like I get it. So I've heard a couple people talk about SUI, SUI. That's a pretty safe token, and it'll do well in the bull market. But SUI's already got how many billions of dollar market cap? Omi has like 100-something million, and dude, like let's just go through some socials here. Well, let's go to SUI here and see what it's at. It's the number 27 crypto, and it has a $16 billion fully diluted market cap. Market cap is currently only 4.4 billion. So that means 75% of the tokens still have to be unlocked. And again, let's go with SUI here. Over on the, oh my god, there's so many freaking messages. I'm never gonna get back to these. 701,000 followers. That's great. That is like 3 times, almost 2.5 times as much as VeVe has. But even if you take Ecomi, which has less than 200,000, let's see what that has. I think Ecomi is like 165. Ecomi. Oh my God, why am I'm so fat? It's because I'm fat as F. 157,000. So figuring it has 4.5 times followers as Ecomi. The market cap isn't 4.5 times what Omi is. The market cap is already like, all right, what was it, 16 billion? Let's do this. What we're 110 million now on Omi, and there was 16 billion. They're already 150 times the market cap of Omi. I will repeat. Sui is already 150x the market cap of Omi. Why on earth would you try to get something that is already so big, already has a lot of vesting it has to do, and it already has that? Like, if it had 5.5 times the amount of market cap as Omi, I'd be like, yeah, there's a decent chance it might outperform, especially with the amount of followers it has. Could really blow up. I'll bet someone as much as they want that Omi will outperform Sui by the time the next bear market happens. I get it. Crazier things have happened. Maybe. I mean, do you guys know that? Again, that's $16 billion market cap, right? A 10x is 165 billion. To get to 100x, it has to be $1.65 trillion market cap. And you're going to have multiple things in the top 10 that are going to have that, but that's a lot. I think people need to be realistic about what their gains are going to be. And I feel like people don't pay attention to market cap. And then they think like, oh, okay, this is doing really well. They sell things at a loss, locking in their losses, and then they buy things that have already gone up, that already have these big market caps. You're never going to get 1,000x gains if you buy stuff in like the top 100. But you can definitely get gains of like several hundred x or more by buying things that are not even in the top 1,000. So I have a ton of Definity, and again, Omi is kind of the outlier where it's already got $100-something million market cap. But yeah, again, that's why that's the incentive to buy Omi, is that when everyone goes in and is using it for the Omi to NFT, when they're using it for stuff in VeVeverse, using it for bronze tickets, whatever it is, what are they going to have to do? They're going to have to buy Omi. And at some point, you're going to have a squeeze because the people that are currently selling right now, they'll get back in when the price is 5x from here. They'll use the argument, I didn't like what VeVe was doing, so I sold at the bottom, but I'm gonna, after they start doing what I like, after they do a 5x, then they'll buy in. It happens every single time. It happens with Tesla, Pokemon cards. I've seen this multiple times before. I've seen this play, and that's why most people don't make it in crypto. To invest in other things that they've lost faith in the team, and good running with the collector narrative. Need general crypto investors throwing money. Again, they will, just because of the green candles. Green candles, we get more green candles. Cash flow have been holding for over 3 years. Get that bread. Crypto is, I don't understand the gaming community. Imagine buying 1K worth of skins and begging the company to not own them and not be able to resell them. Make it make sense. People are strange. As I meant, Omi season reward, season 4 starts October. Oh, okay. There's not going to be, there'll be like, you can get more MCP points and bronze tickets. That's it. Herbo and B says, what do you think the potential market cap for Omi is at peak? Well, working backwards from where it will definitely not go. $1 would be $300 billion market cap. 10 cents is 30 billion. It's fine for something that they're doing. Because Omi's at 0003691. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Fernando Jimenez has bought 910 of Definity. You can say dollars of Definity. My first buy, Randy. What is next for this project? Well, they've already announced that they're getting into casino gaming, which is heckin' wild. When I first invested, figuring it could get up to several $100 million market cap, if not billions already, it was for their crypto spot trading and their institutions to go and buy. And the margins on that are going to be fat. I mean, they already have, the margins are atrocious on foreign currency, but they already do a ton of volume on foreign currency, and they make a decent amount from it each month. You have to, in order to make a decent amount, you have to do a ton of volume with that. But to get those same clients into crypto, where the margins are much fatter, yeah, they're going to make a ton of money. And in order to access their anomaly detector, I think Bloomberg has an anomaly detector that you can use for like 10 or 20 grand a month. If you want to use their anomaly detector, Definity's, you have to go in and use it, and you have to pay for it with Definity. That's what you have to do. Let me give this guy a call back here. Let me just send a text message to this guy. Streaming. What's up, fam? I'm about to be done soon though. So yeah, you're gonna need to pay in Definity, and that Definity gets burned. On top of that, you could otherwise hold. You can get the anomaly detector for free if you hold a certain amount of Definity, likely going to be hundreds of thousands of dollars worth. So people are going to use it for that. And then again, getting casino gaming, another $1 billion opportunity. These guys could very well be worth multiple billions of dollars at the token market cap at that price. Currently, they're worth less than 10 million. 100x from here is just getting up to like $800 million. So 200x is 1.6 billion. 400x is 3.2 billion. 800x is 6.4 billion. And currently their revenues are probably, they're not, VeVe probably makes more. But their revenues are insane. They could do that 800x from here. You know, we'll see. People still treat it as a safe bet. It is a safe bet, I think. Not financial advice. Omi isn't that. It is, but people don't know it yet. It's a much riskier play. It's not, but again, people don't know that. There's plenty of low cap opportunities, 10 to 30 million, with huge potential that people will pick over Omi. Yeah, it's hard to say though, because again, if you have, it depends on the type of investor. If you have someone that builds on hype and pumpamentals, then they might buy something that has good pumpamentals. But most people that have that high net worth individuals, they don't give a crap about pumpamentals, because that might be sexy to some newer people that have never invested in anything before. But the fundamentals that are there, the money that they're bringing in, it'd be stupid not to buy any. And the companies that are worth 10 to 30 million, usually they're a big risk. I know Definity is not a big risk for me because they're bringing in a good amount of revenue. For their market cap, it's insane. And those revenues are only going to get fatter. There's only going to be more to their bottom line Definity. That's why I don't see Definity as a risk. I don't see Omi as a risk, because I know the fundamentals are there. I know the team. I know the people. Give me $100,000 right now. Most would go into Omi and Definity. I should get more flow. I should get more Devi. I should get more DeCat. I will get more DeCat. But yeah, how you get Omi from Coinbase wallet to VeVe? Don't put it on Stacker. Don't put it on VeVe. Jackmall says burns and promotion will hugely benefit the token. Agreed 100%. I really hope they pull their finger out. They will. But yeah, preach to Jack Monster. They will. Randy, you have the math on the Moon Boys versus Futters. Futters selling off isn't keeping up with the Moon Boys buying. Are Moon Boys outpacing Futters exponentially in the store? Oh yeah, in the store, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Futters typically don't have a ton of money. But if we're talking about in the store, like in VeVe, yeah. You see it on the top 500 every week. Partners will not dip below $1,000. It might not. We're not sure. Oh God. So just bought the red ticket for 86. Very nice. How much? Well, you said 86. 30 people waiting on it to drop below OK. The next bull run might be before that happens. I don't see partner stature going below OK, but it might. Who knows? Do you think VeVe could give up with Omi if Disney implication in the project. I don't think that David would do that. David would be screwing himself out of billions of dollars if he were to do something like that. He's not doing that. Chuck once bought Omi and the price would. That was good. Kryptonite says, Moonboy or not, I'm into Wolverine for $40 and turned into $11.50. Butters can kiss my grits, girl. Oh yeah, get that break. Just had a question about switching E to yep from cheapest amount. Sure. I'm done streaming now. Hey everyone. Shout out to everyone that's over here. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so freaking hungry. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Congrats. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you. Bye, guys. Meow, 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 Randy. Thank you for being here.